What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions on the Moto G Fast. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so hope you're having a great day today. Hope everyone's safe out there. We're going to be unboxing this device right now. But before we do, I just want to go ahead and state off the price as well as the specifications. So let's go ahead and do so. Now, starting off with the price, this device is about $199, give or take. Amazon does have some specials sometimes, so definitely look out for that. If you guys do want to purchase this device or thinking about purchasing this device, I will leave a link in the description down below as well as the top comment. That's an affiliate link. So if you want to purchase this phone, buy it through that link and it goes directly back into the channel. But this device is $199. This is factory unlocked and it works with all major US carriers, so that's a really good sign. Going into the phone and the display and everything, we have a 6.4-inch display. We also have a 720p screen, a 268 ppi, and a 19.5:9 ratio. We also have a screen to body ratio of 82%, which is pretty similar to the Moto G Power. Pretty good screen to body ratio. Going on to the cameras, we have an 8 megapixel front facing camera. And for a rear camera, we actually have a triple camera setup. We have a 16, 8 megapixel and 2 megapixel camera. The secondary camera is going to be ultra wide and the third camera is going to be macro, so it's nice that we get those features on this device. Now, as far as the internals go, we do have a 32 gigabyte internal storage on this device. We also have the choice of micro SD card expansion, and we also have 3 gigabytes of internal RAM and a Snapdragon 665 processor on here. I was really surprised to see that processor, seeing that that is a pretty premium processor and it is in the Moto G Power as well, but taking $50 off of the price tag, I believe these are some decent specifications for this device and for its price. Yeah guys, let's go ahead and unbox this. There's a few other specifications I want to talk about, but we'll go ahead and do that later on. I did boot up the device, so you guys do not have to wait through that. But firstly, taking a look at the back of the device, we have this really nice white back. You are not going to leave fingerprints on this because it is white, so that's always great to see. We also have a fingerprint sensor on the back of the device, and we have our triple camera setup right here and our LED flash. Obviously, this is going to be our macro, ultra wide, and then our main camera, so that's great to see that it has this kind of setup. Motorola is also pretty consistent with their design. This is pretty much the same design as the Moto G Power, so great to see the consistency. Going on to the right side of the device, we kind of have this aluminum color. I believe it is a polycarbonate or plastic build, but we have a power button that's actually textured, which is great to see. Just above that, we have a volume rocker. Now at the bottom of the device, we are going to have our speaker. We have our USB Type-C port, and we have our noise canceling mic. Left side of the device, we have our SIM tray, and we can also expand our memory via micro SD card in there as well. Top of the device, we just have our 3.5mm headphone jack, and we also have our noise canceling mic. We also have some manuals in here. I believe we have a quick start guide and our warranty right here. So we have Moto Care, and we have our legal and safety guide, as well as a SIM card ejector tool. The other thing we have in here is our wall charger, and we have our USB Type-C data cable. But yeah guys, going straight into the phone, the device honestly feels pretty heavy. It feels like a premium device. It's definitely not gonna feel insignificant in your hands by any means. But really like the way this device feels. I feel like this is a really good size, especially seeing devices up to 6.8 inches or 6.9 inches. This is a very pocketable device. This is going to fit in your purse well. This is going to fit in your pocket well. And for people with big hands, this is definitely going to be a decent phone for you. But taking a look at the screen, honestly, the colors are very nice. Motorola does a good job on their displays on their devices. I also like that we have a hole punch camera, keeping the design language of 2020. I really like to see that because we do get a lot more screen real estate when that happens. We do kind of have a chin at the bottom of it, but it's not really too noticeable. But that front facing camera is going to be 16 megapixels if you guys did not know that, and we're going to take a look at those cameras in a little bit. But getting into the Geekbench scores on the Moto G Fast, our single core score is going to be 312, and that's going to be comparable to the Galaxy A50, almost at 333, so it almost reaches the list on that. However, with the multi-core score, we got a score of 1387, and that's actually pretty decent. So that's going to be put in between the Redmi Note 7 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So very fair for the price. The specifications seem to match the benchmark scores. The next thing I want to take a look at is how good the video is on this device, because we do have a 720p screen instead of full HD. But we're gonna go and check that out, and we're gonna go and check out these speakers on this device as well. All right, everyone, so as far as YouTube goes, the screen actually looks really good. We do go up to 720p, as you guys can see, but I feel like this is a pretty good value still, even at 720p. The screen looks really nice. Now, I just figured out that this does not have a stereo speaker, but it does have a very loud bottom firing speaker. Just know that if you cover that up, you guys are going to cover up your volume, so gaming may be a little hard on this, but we're gonna go ahead and play this video just to show you. Settings and go to system update and go ahead and update that. It's about 500 megabytes, I believe, in between 450. So it has a pretty good speaker. The media on this device is going to look nice, so you know, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, or Instagram, you guys are going to have a very nice viewing experience for video and audio. The next thing I wanted to take a look at is the camera really quick, so let's go and do that really quick. All right, so we just took a picture with the rear-facing camera. The rear-facing cameras obviously is going to be a triple camera setup, so we do have an ultra-wide mode as well as a macro camera, so that's very nice to see. Now, as far as the colors and everything goes, I feel like the vibrance is there, saturation is there, the brightness is there as well, and I feel like this takes a very solid picture for $199. I actually believe this device is $170 now on Amazon, so this is definitely a good time to actually get this device. And you guys can actually use those cameras on here individually. So if you'd like to use the ultra wide camera, you can actually take photos doing that. We also have our macro camera right here, which is pretty cool to see, and we have video recording right here. Now, just checking the settings, I believe this goes up to 4K if I'm not mistaken, so let's go ahead and check this out really quick. So yeah, so we have full HD, we have full HD 60 FPS, we also have the 19.5:9 aspect ratio in 4K, and regular 18:9 4K, so that's really nice to see in here that we can actually record in those resolutions, but the camera so far in this type of environment looks very passable. As far as everything else goes, I'm going to do the full review on this device. Everything seems to be working in order, and usually with Motorola you get pretty stock Android devices, so I don't think I'm going to have a hard time running, you know, graphic intensive games and multiple applications on this at once. The other thing about this device is we actually do have a 4,000 milliamp battery with a 10-watt charger in here, so that's a pretty big battery, and I think that's a really big feature about this phone, is that we have a very meaty battery. That tends to be Motorola's tradition with their devices. They tend to have very big batteries in them, hence the Moto G Power having 5,000 milliamps and various others. We're also going to have Android 10.0 on here if you guys did not know that as well. But as far as all the specifications go, 4,000 milliamp battery, 4K rear recording, you know, ultra wide camera, macro camera, 3 gigabytes of RAM. We also have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Really, those specifications for $170 is a really good price. So if you guys do want to go ahead and check this phone out, I will leave a link in the description down below, as well as the top comment. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you are not a part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.